So what's going on today? Today is Sunday. Of course, this is Chiefs Day, game day, and we are approaching the flea market where I sell at. As you can see, there's a local online auction there. Uh, so this is where I do my reselling at physically, other than marketplace. And here we go here. So I'm gonna get parked here, and we're gonna walk inside. Okay, let's get out of here and in here. So I've been selling down here for about 7 or 8 years, down here alone. How are y'all doing today? This is Ed from Kansas City, and as you can see, it is a day in Kansas City. A little bit of sprinkling, little bit of drizzle, or mists of rain a little bit, but the weather in Kansas City today is pretty good. So like I said, I've been selling down here for about 8 years, if not more. Hey, morning. So I've been selling down here first. Let's check it out. As you can see, one of the first booths we come to is, there's a good store there. He always has a lot of great games. There's an entire tire spot down there. Let's take a trip down this way. Alrighty. So I'm gonna make this a little smaller if I can, just so you guys can see a little more. They got some great food over there. Your tire guy, he has all the tires. Now, since I am mainly an electronics person, one of my main competitions is this person right here. He sells electronics as well. He specializes in a lot of, camera accessories and surveillance camera accessories. Other than that, he has a lot of things. He's been down here for about maybe 3 years after I got down here, and he does pretty good down here. And there you have the tire shop there. So let's keep going. I'm gonna pause right quick. So I'm about to go up this little ramp. Well, I guess I won't have to necessarily pause. It's a pretty big place. This used to be an old Montgomery Wars or something like that. Sears, something like that. I think it's some old Montgomery Wars or something. So we'll go back around this way, and I'll just give you guys get a tour of where I sell at on the weekends. Like I said, I've been down here. I actually started, as you'll see in a second, I started down here with smartwatches. That's how I started my business. Started right through this door right here, which it's locked right now. No one's in there. You can kind of get a little peek in there, or just get a little peek for you in there. I started in those little booths right there. They were about, as you can see the sign up there. Can you see that sign there? $15. Those booths right there were $15, if I'm correct. They were $15 or so, and I started right there selling smartwatches. And then I progressed along after about a couple of weeks, maybe 3. And then I moved up here. Now, here is one of my main competitors right here. Has a really good store. He's on top of his business. He has a lot of great items. A lot of those items he unfortunately mimicked from me. Stole a lot of my ideas, uh, a lot of the brands I was bringing in. He would watch me from right over there. That is right across where I used to sell at, right there. I used to sell right there, and then I moved right over here, where as you can see, both of those are empty now. And there's someone here that sells a lot of camera accessories and stuff over here. They just want to sell the entire thing, I think. I don't know. But this used to be one of my main competitors right here. And electronics store. But, you know, he's a good guy. He's a real good guy. Sells a lot of great stuff. Here's a shoe store. Now, this store used to be owned by someone else, and now the quality of shoes, the different variety of shoes have kind of decreased. Now, that person I just told you, my main competition, this is where I started at right here. This is second place I started. Right here at this spot right here. Yep, that's where I started at. And then, as a matter of fact, the other guy was at this spot here, which is something different now. So he was there, and of course I was across, so he wasn't always there. Since COVID period, a lot of sellers have they're no longer here. Here's another big store. He's got a lot of nice stuff. A lot of apparel. He also sells at another flea market in Kansas City as well. Has a lot of great stuff, from household goods, you know, to a lot of clothings and things like that. Here you have another store on the left of him that has a lot of appliances and, you know, sorts of things like that. And as we go, here you see a booth right here that another one that ran out of business after the COVID period, as well as the company store right here. So a lot of empty spots. A lot of people basically have, since COVID period, a lot of people have, as I said. Now there is my spot there on the corner. My spot right there is a customer looking. He's a normal customer. He normally has a lot of good things. So there we have that there. You have another spot right here that he specializes in a lot of necessities, as well as snacks and things like that. Really good store. And we'll go up a little further, and I'll show you a few more things. Really good stuff. So yeah, this is where here's another good spot. A couple of, you know, I didn't show you on the other side of them. This store here. This guy here actually is a person I used to actually rent one of his stores, his physical locations. He's a really good guy. Sells a lot of great stuff. Has a good family. His competition is right next to him. Really good stuff there. He has his competition right next to him, literally. So I mean, they're neck and neck, fighting it out. You know, what's going on with that? You see another store here. You have one. There's another back aisle here of and I'll just kind of swing around. He has a really great store, a lot of clothing, apparel. He keeps it popping. He's been here the longest, probably. He's been here for about 20 plus years here. You know, there's my store way down there. There's another smoke shop right here. You can see there, a CDC store, I guess you would call it. This is another store here. They specialize in a lot of now there's a lot of other stuff down this way. Here's a store that sells a lot of different items. This store right here, this is like your this is like your weaponry and, you know, artillery and combat stuff. They sell all sorts of things. This store actually does amazingly well. They actually do amazingly well here. Really well. Really well here. So let's get to my store here and let's get her opened up. The grand prize of them all. Now I want to, before I actually go to my location, I want to show you, because I may mention in a few other videos. Here's my location right here, and as you can see it, Reality Now Electronics. Reality Now. Small store there. But I want to kind of show you another one of the stores down here. There's another smoke stop there. Here's another newly opened store after COVID period. Sell a lot of great stuff. I've actually purchased a few things from them myself. Sell great stuff. Here's a store right here that's recently opened. I think they have a couple of stores down here. They also sell electronics as well. Now this store here is one of the stores that sell a lot of as you can see, big speakers. And this is one of the reasons why I needed to get my speaker game up, because they sell so many speakers and they're cutting in on my business. And then right next door to them is a radio. You know, they sell your audio audio equipment. A lot of great stuff. A lot of great stuff. A lot of great stuff. So I just give you a little peek there. A lot of great audio stuff. Really great store here. What's going on, my boy? A lot of great stuff. They sell rugs. A lot of great rugs. They sell a lot of great rugs. Jay, what's up, my man?
What's going on,
Good job, big bro. Good.
It's gonna be a lovely day.
Yes, it is. Chiefs is gonna be playing. So yeah, this is a store here that sells a lot of good stuff here. So now there's quite a few more stores. I just kind of gave you a quick little tour, not a thorough tour, but pretty much not a complete tour, but definitely a good percentage of the stores. Then we get to my shop here. Alrighty. Like I said, I've been selling down here for about 8 years or so. Now, as you know, you get the right key out here. Been selling out here for a while. It can fluctuate as far as actually what you can make. There's some days you actually don't really make anything, hardly, but you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent, and let's get in here and let's check her out. Now, it's not the best setup at all. I'm really not. A lot of this stuff I'm going to be moving outside. I'll put it out there on the actual on the walk out there. And I'll set this down somewhere right quick. You see it is very cluttered. Very cluttered. Yeah. Just like my house. So let's plug her up and let's take a look at her. So we go back outside here, and as you can see, out of a lot of tablets here, I normally keep my tablets here and some phones here. Here we have a lot of the Beats by Dre, Roku, things like that, a few games. So that's the view you get of where I sell at on the weekend. There's a lot of the audio, the headphones, earphones, things like that. There you have cameras, and there you go. You have Apple Watches, and a lot of the things you saw me unboxing. Normally right there we keep a lot of the gaming headsets over there, which I am really pretty low on those things. I need to stock back up on those. So a lot of great stuff here. And like I said, a lot of these things here that you see right here in this area, I'll take those things and we'll scoot them out. That gives the customers a kind of like a circle, to be able to shop through. This place during Christmas time was really dedicated. This area here was really dedicated to really mainly just selling toys. As you can see, we a lot of things here. Let me flip the camera around when I said as you can see. So we got a lot of the hoverboards and the scooters, A lot of electronic stuff there. This is one of the old displays I had at my old store location. So a lot of that there. Okay. So get that going. Well, I don't want medium player, I'm sure. Let's go backwards. Shucks. Let's go backwards. All right. So, a lot of other things here: speakers, gaming headsets, accessories, the works. So this is where it goes down for me at. I'm normally here Saturday or Sunday, or Saturday and Sunday. This is where it all goes down. Really great place. Traffic can fluctuate; it varies sometimes. And I'm gonna try today to capture a lot of things on my GoPro. If not, then I decided I'd start off today with my just my regular phone, and then I was gonna get the other stuff set up here, as far as so you guys can see exactly what it is that I do here. And mainly, like I said, I sell electronics, but we sell, as you can see, we sell toys, we sell headsets, electronics, and then as well as we sell a variety of those toys back there. We also have, I don't know if I do it or not, but we have a storage place back there, as you can see. Not so much of a storage as well as a storage unit over here that I normally keep a lot of the merchandise inside this bin. But a lot of things need to be replenished, need to be replaced, as you can see. We have tons of more toys. Literally I have tons of many more toys that I need to get down here. We also sell these heaters here. Those heaters right there, they're really great sellers right here, especially in the wintertime. We've sold a lot of these. Now here's some customer pull this out to look at it. So let's get that pushed back in here. That is a propane big heater. You know, really good heater. We also sell those heaters here. You see a toy on the floor here. Yeah, for the most part, and I forgot to bring more of these. Shucks, I needed to bring more of those. Darn it, I forgot. I didn't really feel like carrying anything, though. I really did not. Okay, so this is where I sell at, of course, on the weekends. Saturday, like I said, I'm here Saturday or Sunday, or Saturday and Sunday. And the times vary of what time I actually get here. I can get here late, I can get here early. But for the most part, when I'm going to be here, I'm going to be here. So I'm going to pause this for a second, and then I'm going to get some things set up here. Just a moment. So I'm going to get one of these guys here out of my inventory. I get one of these guys here. Maybe get it set up, and that way I can have this stationary right quick. Here we go. So let's get this on and cracking. There we have the first part of this. Kind of what it will look like when we're almost done. We got a few other things that we got to set up on this side. So let's get to it. All right. So I've been in this particular spot here for about maybe 3 years. 3 years in this spot. I was in my first spot for about very first spot for about 2 to 3 weeks. Then I was in the next spot for about 5 years, and then I've been at this spot for about 3 years. Samsung TV. And that's some of the benefits of having. That is some of the benefits of having, you know, a flea market to sell at, as not being excluded to having just on online, like, you know, Facebook Marketplace online aspect of Poshmark, Macari, or Amazon, rather than just having online eBay, things like that. It's good to have a flea market because that gives you the ability to really get rid of some of the bulky stuff, as well as you know, opposed to having a really actual storefront where you pay more overhead. In this particular spot here, I pay about $400 a month, and that's pretty good. The prices down here are really good. You kind of varies off space. You know, this spot used to cost $500, and I was able to get it for cheaper. So. So this is a you know, on top of having online, you know, doing eBay, you know, being able to sell at the flea market or having a booth somewhere, you know, it gives you additional revenues that you would not, you know, ordinarily make, rather than sitting back just waiting for online sales and things like that. You have opportunity to come down here, deal and engage with the public, you know, make, you know, person-to-person transactions, you know, and down here it has its you know, it has its days down here. I mean, not only with sales can be slow, but also, you know, you get some things, you get some products customers would like to return, or they do return for various reasons. So that can happen. So it has its days down here, you know, but for the most part, it's always been pretty, you know, it's been pretty balanced, should I say. So that said, we're gonna run on the other side over here and get some other stuff. As you can see, when I boosted it up, I think that it's actually stopped my mic, but it's now connected. So, really great speaker, sounds awesome. I wouldn't mind swapping this one out for the one that I have at the house, to be honest. Honestly, I'm really considering I probably should do that. Swap her out. But there we have it set up. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Ed from Kansas City. Appreciate you guys taking a little tour with me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again. Peace out. Bye for now.